Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the Monday, January 18th, Martin Luther King Day edition of the Carolina Weather Video here. And a couple of really nice days coming up today and tomorrow. A great chance to spend some time outside and enjoy the mild weather. It is going to get wetter and colder later on this week. And a storm system moving through around Thursday. I'll talk about that. Plus, again, where the pattern is trying to head overall as this video unfolds. Let's start off with temperatures this morning. These are 5 a.m. temps. And notice across the southern tier of states, this is a pretty mild pattern overall. And that's going to translate into some really nice weather for us today. The radar imagery up in the New England states, a winter storm winding down. That's the same system that brought the 1 to 2 inch plus rain event for our region as we went through late Saturday and Saturday night. That system pulling away, and I want to point out that notice a lot of rain in California, even deep down south into California there. Sure sign that we have an active southern branch of the jet stream. This is the water vapor imagery and just sort of a moisture-packed pattern for the western part of the country. They're going to pick up a lot of rain there in a lot of the western U.S. here over the course of the next week or so. So let's get into the modeling. This is the 6C run of the GFS, and it was interesting to watch. Really from late last week rather, all through the weekend. You had the GFS and the European models with totally different ideas overall for how the late week pattern would unfold. Really looks like the GFS won this battle this time around, though. And it's going to be much chillier to end this week than what the European was indicating the end of this week would be like with its runs late last week into parts of the weekend. So let's go through the 6C run of the GFS. Today, just a great day. Sunshine. We're talking highs. Coolest in the northwest Piedmont, upper 50s there, but I think everyone else up into the low 60s, even some mid 60s in some spots. Just a terrific day. Tonight, going to be a chilly one. We drop down, I say chilly, considering where we've been, not bad at all. We're talking mid to upper 30s tonight. And then tomorrow, another really nice day, probably a couple ticks milder in some spots. So it looks like low to mid 60s everywhere across our region in terms of Piedmont zones as we go through our Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday, the clouds really begin to thicken up with time, so probably only 50s for highs Wednesday while the moisture's pooling back in the Mississippi River Valley. And now we get out to Thursday. This is Thursday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. A couple of key features here. One is this high pressure area that's going to be wedging down the eastern side of the mountains. It's in a really classic position for cold air damming, but it's not a very strong high, and there's not a tremendous amount of cold air available. So, it's going to push down some colder air. There's going to be a cold air damming scenario unfold, but at this point, I think for most of us, it's going to be a chilly rain. Just not enough cold air to get a major winter storm out of this around our region. Let me take you through this. So we probably see the rain spread in Thursday, and it's going to be a chilly rain. A lot of western and northwestern Piedmont spots are going to be in the 30s, it appears, all day Thursday. And the rain will be with us Thursday, tapering off then as we get here into Thursday evening and Thursday night. And it's a close call now in the northwest Piedmont. But I do think at this point this is looking like a mainly rain event. Of course, we'll watch it. But right now I think this is a chilly rain event for many western, southern, and northwestern Piedmont zones, and in the upstate of South Carolina, of course, as well. We get out now to Friday morning, 7 a.m., and what's probably going to happen is we get some moisture sort of trapped behind this system. So it looks sort of dreary here Friday and Saturday. Not a lot of sunshine probably either one of those days. So Friday probably still pretty chilly with some clouds. Saturday, and that still looks like there's some moisture trapped around, so maybe some intervals of sun, but still a good bit of lingering cloud cover. Saturday. Then we get out to Sunday. Here comes the next major system. This one's way up north. This is an area of low pressure that's up in the northern plains and the midwestern states. A lot of warm air. This could be a severe weather threat for parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and the deep south as we go through late Saturday into parts of Sunday. And that system then swings through our region. Looks like a good shot of some rain again coming up here as we get late Sunday into Sunday night. That's a pretty potent cold front swings through. And again, that parent low is over the Great Lakes. No winter weather at all with that one, of course. And we'll have to watch for some severe weather concerns across portions of the southeast with that system late Sunday and Sunday night, as both the European and the GFS pretty much on board with that general idea. All right, then, where do we go from there? This is the 7 to 10 day average of 500 millibar charts here. European on the left, GFS model on the right. Some differences, as you might expect, with this sort of transitional type of pattern, but the general ideas here: active southern branch of the jet stream, both models showing that. Blocking showing up in Canada in various forms on both models. And look at the NAO forecast, the North American, or North Atlantic oscillation rather. And notice we're sort of hanging around neutral for a while, but most of the models indicate this trending back toward negative as we get toward the tail end of the month. And there's still going to be a lot of cold air around in Canada. Still honing in on this, but I see nothing to really change my idea that by the beginning of February, we've switched back to overall a colder pattern, and one that's going to probably keep an active southern branch of the jet stream around. So plenty of winter fun ahead, it appears, but still sort of a mildish pattern for the next little while here, although we will have that pretty chilly system move through Thursday. Right now looks like a chilly rain. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day today. A lot of folks with the day off. Get out and enjoy the beautiful weather. Great day. We'll be back with a new edition of the video tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.